Hi there, welcome back to another Crypto Dave video. So today I'm going to be talking very briefly about how you can claim Stellar Lumens through the airdrop on Keybase. Now a few things to point out before we start. Keybase is basically it's a kind of like online kind of chat collaborative tool. It has secured end-to-end chat. You have private and public files. You can set up teams, various other bits and pieces with it. But basically they announced on the 9th of September that this big stellar space drop, so 2 billion lumens, so about $150 million worth of stellar lumens are going to be airdropped to people using Keybase over the next 20 months. So that's 100 million lumens every month for the next 20 months. Now the first airdrop, I believe, was just dropped to everybody who has a Keybase account. Going forward, you need to sign up for it, I believe. So anyway, I signed up a few days ago. I think it was on about the 12th or 13th. And then after that, so I signed up successfully. I opted into the airdrop. I jumped through all the kind of steps that you needed to do. And then suddenly a couple of days later, it was removed. So the whole airdrop option was removed from the software, and there was this update. So basically, in order to qualify for this airdrop, you need either a Keybase account or a Hacker News account or a GitHub account. So if you've been mining cryptos or anything like that, you may well have a GitHub account, but it has to predate September the 9th when this was launched. So what they don't want is people just signing up millions of new accounts on these kind of platforms to just benefit from the airdrop. Now, unfortunately, after this was announced, there were attacks on both Hacker News and GitHub where people were trying to hack into people's old accounts in order to get the account details to try and sign up multiple times for this airdrop. So it was paused for a bit, but when I logged in this morning, it seemed to be back. If we jump over to the software here, if you jump to Wallet in the software, you can see the airdrop tab is back visible again. So it looks like whatever they were doing, they've kind of like gone through and kind of done it. So I have a GitHub account. I used my GitHub account to qualify for this. I haven't used it a huge amount, but it is an old account. And I think basically what they did was they switched it off. Basically everybody who had already signed up, anybody who had signed up after September the 9th, and then I think what they must be doing is then kind of just going through and maybe deleting all the people they think signed up using stolen accounts or something like that. So anyway, hopefully if you have an older account, and you must have, as I mentioned before, either a Keybase account or a Hacker News account or a GitHub account that predates September the 9th. If you don't, you won't be able to benefit from this airdrop. But if you do, it's available for most platforms. I downloaded it onto my MacBook. There's also a mobile version, so I've got it on my Android phone as well, and you can grab like a paper kind of wallet as well. Now you need to create 3 different instances or 3 different kind of wallets in order to qualify for this airdrop. You then need to link in using the profile. So if you go to the profile, you can then link existing accounts. So that's how you link in your GitHub account, and you can connect it also to kind of Twitter and stuff like that. Now, there's various options when you first install the software down the left-hand side. This is the chat options. You can then search for people. There's files, both private and public files, and also team files. If you set up teams, there's a teams tab where you can create a new team, and then you've got the wallet, which is now appearing in everybody's Keybase account. So this is a Stellar Lumens wallet. It sets up a default one just called whatever your username is, and then the airdrop's available under that. So you need to opt into the airdrop. You can see here you're in. The next Lumens airdrop will show up in your default wallet account. So those coins should just show up on the 15th of October. There's other tabs here, so you've got the different devices, settings, and this is a GitHub links, I believe. I haven't really used it a lot. If you do have a Keybase account, please feel free to add me. cryptodaveuk is my ID on here, so it'd be nice to connect to other like-minded kind of people on here. But I just really wanted to make people aware of it. So there was a little bit of news about it when it was first announced. I'll put links to this in the description below. And then there was quite a lot of kind of controversy when then suddenly everybody who had signed up, or a lot of people who had signed up after the 9th, was suddenly dumped from the kind of program. But it looks like they're now back in. So if you haven't done anything kind of dodgy, you should hopefully be back in the kind of program. If it doesn't show up for you, there's nothing really I can do. But I sort of reached out to a few people, and I know at least 3 or 4 people who had been removed who are now kind of like reinstated as well as myself. So hopefully you'll be able to sign up. Now, obviously, the more people that sign up, the less lumens you'll get each month. At the moment, you'll be receiving 1,151 lumens. There's 86, just under 87,000 registered users. If I just refresh this page, I wonder if it's like a live. Yes, it's gone up a fraction, so the amount you'll be getting is now down to 1,150. I imagine a lot of the people that signed up to this probably have done so already. So I imagine there's like a big kind of push to kind of get involved in it right at the kind of beginning, and then this number of registered users will just gradually kind of trickle up. Obviously, because you needed an account on Keybase, Hack and Use or GitHub before the 9th of September, it prevents new people getting involved in the airdrop. But it does mean that possibly only people that are kind of like, I suppose, involved in some ways within technology or crypto particularly will be able to benefit from this. So anyway, hopefully that's useful. I'm going to set up a new channel, not a new channel, sorry, a new playlist on my Crypto Dave YouTube channel. Basically that sort of covers airdrops and free coins and stuff like that. They seem to be quite popular videos when I've put them out in the past, talking about stuff like the Stellar, Binance kind of airdrop and stuff like that. So I'm going to do a specific playlist. So if you're not subscribe to the channel, make sure you subscribe and hit that little bell notification icon, and then whenever I pump out new videos in the future, particularly related to kind of airdrops and free coin giveaways and stuff like that, I'll put those all in that particular playlist and you'll be notified. But thanks very much for watching. Ask me any questions as always in the comments below. Do let me know if you've benefited or already signed up to this. I'll be particularly interested if you were using Keybase before the 9th of September and you've got that initial airdrop. But yeah, anyway, cryptodaveuk is my ID on Keybase, so if you do download and install it, be sure to add me in. Anyway, that's it for today. Thanks very much for watching. As always, have a great day. Bye bye.